Let's play out in a breaking update which is coming across as a setback to the Kashmiri Pandit community. The Supreme Court has now dismissed a curative petition seeking a probe by a central agency or any other court-appointed agency into the alleged mass murders and genocide of Kashmiri Pandits in Jammu and Kashmir during 1989 and 1990. Now, the court had said that in our opinion, there is no case that has been made within the parameters indicated in the Supreme Court decision. In the Rupa Hurra versus Ashok Hurra case, the apex court had said while dismissing the petition that was filed by a body of Kashmiri Pandits, roots in Kashmir, stated that the Supreme Court was not justified in dismissing the curative petition at the admission stage in 2017, merely on the presumption that the instances referred to in it pertain to 1989-1990. It stated that it is at no significant purpose that would emerge as evidence, as it is unlikely to be available at this late juncture. Now, previously, the organization also filed a writ petition in the Supreme Court seeking a probe and prosecution of several persons in connection with the killing of Kashmiri Pandits during 1989, 1990, 97 and 98. We have Pradeep Datta joining us live. Pradeep, now a curative petition is the last legal recourse in Supreme Court, and it is generally heard in the chamber unless a case is made out for reconsideration of the verdict. With its dismissal, how does it work out for the Kashmiri Pandit community who have been seeking justice?
See, for the last 32 years, the Kashmiri Pandit community had been seeking justice. This, you rightly said, this was the last window of hope. And that has also been said by Supreme Court because it was in 2017. They had filed a petition. That time they also wanted there should be a proper probe and the sit need to be constituted. That's what they wanted. But that time also it was said that it is too long a time to be considered a case after 27 years. But this time the curative petition was filed by Roots in Kashmir, one of the Kashmiri Pandit organization. Their argument was that if 1984 case can be heard, it was too old then what really happened to the Kashmiri Pandit because it was just 32-year-old. So if you can open that case, why can't this case be opened and the sit be constituted to find out that what really happened at that point of time, and the culprits need to be punished, not only the terrorists but also the people who were part of that ecosystem. But now this petition has been dismissed. Definitely it's a big shock for the Kashmiri Pandit community because they had not many hopes for them. They had been waiting for this order for the last several days because they thought that maybe the case once is reopened, this will help them dismantle that ecosystem that is preventing Kashmiri Pandits from coming back to that place. Reason being that why they are asking for this, because already we have seen that there had been denial of the genocide and persecution of Kashmiri Pandits, and over the period of time we have seen that this denial of genocide of Kashmiri Pandits has been ossified in the collective psyche of the people of the country by maintaining complete silence over this issue or trying to blame then Governor Jagmohan for what really happened. So that's one of the reasons they wanted that at least this petition should be considered, and the cases need to be opened, sit need to be constituted, cases to be properly probed, because many of the people are going scot-free, some of them have died, but yes, there are people who really supported that genocide, persecution, they were the part of the system. So they want all of them to be punished because that they felt would have given a kind of a closure to them. And so they had not many hopes, but yes, all their hopes seem to be shattered at that point of time because I'm talking to many of them. They feel that they had not many hope from the apex court that something will come in their favor because they had been waiting for this justice. You can understand what this community had gone through all these years, and they feel that some of the cases were opened after so many years, like Nadimar case now is being considered by the court. But they want that overall the sit need to be constituted. Who were the culprits responsible for that? Who led to their exodus? Who led to their genocide? Who were responsible for their killing? Who were responsible for vandalizing the houses and also the vandalizing the temples there in Kashmir Valley? So that way would have led to a kind of a closure and given justice to this community that had been knocking the doors of the court and many of the organizations for years together. But now this window has been shut. You can yourself understand, but they say that their fight will continue. They will try to ensure they will not leave any stone unturned, but they will continue to fight for the justice because it has been about their identity. It has been about their homeland. It is about the place they had to leave. And because of the Pakistan proxies who were supported at that time by people sitting across the border providing...
Seen if it would have other impact on the other cases as well in the Supreme Court, because the organization had also sought for consideration of previous verdicts. Via the curative petition, they also urged the court to decide on the writ petition afresh as well. Let's listen into reactions that are coming in. Pradeep, please to stay on.
The terrorists in Kashmir have once again released a list of Kashmiri Pandits who have been threatened that they will kill them if they live in Kashmir. The list consists of our Kashmiri Pandit employees who are working there under Prime Minister's package. The threatening continues, the genocide continues, and we are being forced to work in Kashmir. Our relocation's demand has been rejected till now. More than 5,000 Kashmiri Pandit employees are on the streets demanding for relocation, but the local government is not adhered to our requests. Probably it doesn't matter to them as far as the lives of Kashmiri Pandits are concerned. I also would like to raise a question on the Holocaust deniers who have been calling Kashmir files a fake. Kashmiri Pandits were not killed. It's all a propaganda. It's vulgar. So all those people, those white-collar terrorists, should read this list, the latest list, which is there on the social media also, and have some shame and apologize to the Kashmiri Pandits who are still suffering the worst ever genocide. I also appeal to the government of Jammu and Kashmir, the Lieutenant Governor Sinha Saab, to initiate an inquiry against those officers who have leaked this list of Kashmiri Pandits in the open for the terrorists to target once again.
Petition also stated that communal harmony was the hallmark of democracy and no religion actually teaches hatred, but the plea claimed that Supreme Court failed to appreciate there were more than 700 Kashmiri Pandits who were murdered from 1989 to 1998 across 200 cases. Pradeep, thanks very much.